What do I do once the season ends? My life will be over. Like, really, I feel like I'm gonna just die when the show ends. You know, I don't want it to end. The only thing I will say is that this show is shaping up to be a 10 out of 10. If there's an ending. If there's a good ending. Hey you, I'm guessing you're here for more link click. I see. That's good. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to talk to you about that phone call you received earlier. Did you notice anything weird about that? No? Interesting. That's very interesting indeed. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that one. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Linker Clicker, Season 8. What the fuck did I just say? Season 2, Episode 10. Previously on Link Click, we found out more about, I suppose, the motivations of the lawyer guy as well as the brother. And we kind of witnessed their descent into madness, as it were. A lot of laughing. You know? And it's like something about like being a hunter versus prey and so on and so forth. Basically just a bunch of, you know, serial killer stuff. They kind of wanted to maybe show that they had a reason why they started killing people and stuff, but, you know, they're still obvious serial killers. So, you know, even the lawyer guy who I thought initially was trying to get Chung and then, you know, go back in time and reverse his wife's death, which could still be why he's doing it, but apparently the wife was cheating, maybe, from his point of view, what he suspected. You know, like an episode or two ago, I would have said, you know, these two, the lawyer and the brother, are trying to get Chung so they can, like, use his power to go back in time and change things for the better, for them. You know, the lawyer wants to get his wife back, and maybe the brother wants something else. But then I started thinking to myself, well, they could have just asked, right? But then I was like, obviously, well, yeah, maybe they don't want to change the past, so they're not going to do it, so you try to force them. But even if that is the case, like, what about all those other people that you killed? Like Emma. They've obviously killed a bunch of people at this point. And, like, you know, like you can't really say that you're a good guy or you're trying to do something good, like changing the past so people wouldn't die while killing people, right? So at the end of the day, they're fucking serial killers. Enough said. But we were left off with Chung potentially changing the past. Episode 10. Let's go. See, they're holding hands.
Is
100%.
that how they were possessed at the same time?
Wait, whoa. Hang on. What's going on here? Okay. The sister is doing whatever here. Brother is kind of like, hey, I protect. And then the ghost from the girl goes into a white-haired guy? Huh.
What does this mean?
Good question.
So that's it. I'll be right back.
Son of a bitch. They know what they're doing.
Miss, I need
They just never say the important stuff.
Watch her, will ya? I got it. Their powers are...
Same conclusion. Huh? Xiaoling, you learn anything?
You're back already? Did you find out where Lu Guang is?
What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's see what happened.
sorry, Lu Guang. This is against the rules.
It is,
I don't know
yes.
what else to do. I was about to alter the past, but then I realized there was something I couldn't change. I'm impulsive and reckless. Idiots! I wasn't sure how things were going to play out, so I settled on a new goal. Catch Li Tianxin, and no matter what, don't let Lu Guang go with him. At that moment, I felt something strange. Before I knew it, I was out of the photo and back here.
Well, that was quick. What did you figure out? Where did Lu Guang and Li Tianxin end up?
Okay.
I just got kicked out of the photo.
Interesting. Okay. So a couple of things. As I said, I think at the end of the last episode, I said that things already happened this way, so it needed to happen this way, right? I think as much as, you know, the show in the first season, in the earlier episodes, kind of tried to make it seem like, you can kind of change the past, but you can't change certain things like death and stuff. I think most likely it's not that you change the past, it's just that like, you were always meant to change the past. That was how the timeline was always supposed to be, right? You thought you were changing the past out of your own free will, but in reality, history was already set in stone. Like, you were always going to go back in time and change these things, because that's how it always was, right? So in this case, because we already kind of know what happens, that Lu gets captured, I was like, how would he, like, I don't think he can change time. Most likely something will happen. For instance, the fact that Lu was able to escape the police officers, right? All those coincidences, right? It's more like things needed to happen, and fate almost kind of made things happen so that things would still happen the same way. Kind of hard to explain, but in that case, as we saw, to make sure that Lu still gets captured that way, you had Chung in the past try to capture him, and then Chung in Lu's body is like, shit, you gotta go get captured. Even if you try to change the past, like something that you know has happened already, you've already seen happen, and you try to actively change that, the world will essentially come up with like reasons why things will still go the exact same way. They might change small things like Chung running after the brother, but at the end of the day, the result stays the same.
How the hell did that happen?
You were forced out?
Yeah, the same as before.
So that's how he got knocked out. But then he said that he was seeing from the mother's perspective.
Back. It wasn't my choice. It was after physical contact. Both times.
Yep,
Yes.
we knew this.
I've been going through this footage and may hold answers. Li Tianchen was holding both of your hands. It's probably safe to assume that his ability to control others is somehow dependent on physical contact.
I'm tired of people looking at me and saying,
However, there's something we're still missing. Emma. And the thing is, I trust this show not to forget that. And I already gave a possible explanation as to how Emma died. Fuck, I don't know. Do I actually think that they're going to do what I talked about, where Chung in the future goes into Emma's body and kills her, and the same thing would go for Xiaoling stabbing Lu? Do I actually think that's gonna happen? Unlikely. very unlikely. But that would also mean that there has to be something more to this power. The brother's power needs to either have more to it, or it's someone else. I wonder how his power actually works. Like, if he needs physical contact, how is he controlling them? Exactly. Does he see through their eyes?
Out of the station. How she ended up handcuffed to a pipe. There's still something that doesn't add up, though. He'd have to be close to someone in order to touch them.
But sometimes it's remote. How does he pull that off?
Thank you, thank you.
I think I might know. She has a power too, not just him. Here, look. She relies on photos. That's how she's able to see inside of a person's head.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it works like this. She can use a picture to know what someone is doing and even take a peek at their memories. But she doesn't become that person.
How would
Well,
Shrek...
hang on, explain that to me again.
She can use a picture to know what someone is doing and even take a peek at their memories.
To know what someone is doing. Like, this doesn't really explain much, like, as in, like, what they were doing during when the picture was taken, or at this current time.
But she doesn't become that person.
Okay. So, it's not her power then.
How would Shrek? He knew I was lying when I faced him.
Told you not to lie!
What? For some reason, this is kind of going over my head. At the end of the day, so she, the sister, can know when someone is lying or seeing through their memories, sure, but as we just established, she doesn't have the power to control people. Now, he has the power to control people, but has to be in physical contact. Now, I'm thinking maybe if he controls, if the brother controls the sister, and then the sister uses her power, or the brother uses the sister's power while she's being controlled, maybe then together they can somehow do long distance control or something?
You can fool me, but she sees right through you.
He said I couldn't fool her. She was inside of your head, and you knew the truth. They cooperate and use their abilities together like me and Lu Guang, so they can possess someone with a picture. That's why he was after me. He told me as much.
Something still doesn't add up. They can control people with the picture, sure. Okay. However, I don't exactly know if it's control them during the past, like Chung's power, or control them during the present. Now, because they didn't specify, I'm gonna say control them during the present, which means that when Emma was about to die, they just happened to randomly control Emma and then go like, oh, there was a witness after all. Maybe it's just confused. Maybe it's like, confuzzled in my head or something, but I feel like something is still, I don't know, something's still wrong, especially with the Emma situation. Liu Min, or whatever, the blonde-haired guy, he was like dealing with Emma, but he wasn't controlled at the time. So, why take control of Emma all of a sudden? Maybe they intended, maybe the brother and the lawyer and the blonde-haired guy intended to deal with Emma together, and maybe they tried to call the blonde-haired guy, but he wasn't picking up because he got into the accident. And then they were like, let's check on Emma real quick. And then they jumped into her body through a photo. But why would they say, oh, so there was a witness after all? Interesting. Like they knew that there was a witness. Well, how would they know that? How would they know that? They say that as if they were from the future, right? I feel like that makes more sense. So there was a witness, after all, indicating that whatever was being witnessed happened in the past tense, or has already happened. I think that there's one piece of the puzzle still missing from the Emma situation, which is what happens, for instance, maybe maybe this is how it happened, right? The brother controls the sister as well as Chung at the same time. So he uses the sister's ability, look at a picture or whatever, see their where they are and into their memories or whatever, plus Chung's power to go back in time, put them all together, and maybe he has the ability at some point to go back in time into Emma's body and be like, ah, there was a witness after all, or something. Like, the way Emma died and what the person controlling her said indicated that they came from the future. At least I think so. That's why it's so weird to me.
With my ability, he could return to the past, control somebody, and change history however he wanted. If Lou hadn't stepped in, we have to figure out where he is.
Here.
Okay, I guess we're maybe seeing...
Shishi, we're gonna have dinner. Come here and take a quick nap.
Okay, let's see.
Here we go.
Let's head out.
Okay, yeah, their power is during the present.
Stay close. Eyes open. Don't mess this up. I won't. There you are. Get what we need? The man's got a baby on the way. What a shame.
Oh?
Shishi!
Damn it!
Hey, boss.
What happened?
Something wrong? Should we chase him?
So maybe some sort of like... Her power allows her to see the memories of people that she's looking into? Or, I think... Maybe I need to, like, write down what the powers were. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, maybe I'll double check it later, but sister can see what the subject of the photo is doing, where they are, I guess. What the subject of the photo is doing, and sees their memories. And he can control through touch. So controls her, and then uses her power to kind of extend his own control onto the person that she is looking at with her power.
Will you help us? We're trying to find our friend. Please look, I know what you can do, so use this to see where he is.
And then she sees the brother torturing him. Or something. That'd be fucked. Ah, my soundtrack, yes!
What a clever...
That's so. Sounds like you're getting desperate to me.
It's... Ooh, I didn't even think about this, but... It's interesting how... Think about it, right? He's in his hospital bed. He's like, He thinks and makes a plan, takes the photo, and then he immediately wakes up here. Because the moment he took the photo, he got controlled by Chung in the future, and then he got controlled by him, and then he wakes up tied to a chair. Like, imagine just having a massive blank spot. You take a picture in your hospital bed, and you wake up like in this situation.
Let's see. How close do I want to bring you to death?
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Find him? Is he hurt?
Man, I feel so bad for Lou, man.
What's happening? Where is he? Is he in pain?
Stay calm. Hey. You're all right.
The bleeding stopped for now. You should survive.
Okay, so he stopped the bleeding. Okay, never mind.
What do?
Thought it was torture.
Relax. You'll see. Get changed. You're almost on.
The good thing here is that they still don't know about Lou's power. If there's still one trump card to play, it's Lou's power.
Just now, the brother called from a blocked number. He said he'll give us Lu Guang in exchange for you.
In my experience, police want lots of manpower and prep time for hostage trades. They'll pull tricks, like dressing an officer up as your target to pull a fast one on you. The best way to avoid this is to give them a tight deadline so they don't have time to think.
This has to go down at 3 a.m. If we bail, Lu Guang won't be safe. That's 35 minutes from now. It'll take at least 20 to get there.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Chung, right? I would be taking a photo every 12 hours. Because if for some reason Chung gets taken, like kidnapped or something, and Lu gets free, Lu can always look at those pictures and see what happened, essentially, right? You can basically keep him up to date if he were to ever get free, and see, like, I would have some sort of private, secret account somewhere where I upload these photos every 12 hours. And so if Lu ever gets free, he can just check those secret, like, pictures online or something, and then just see what's been going on.
Xiao Li won't have the luxury of preparation. Backup will have to wait for later. Even if he gets any bright ideas, I've got sharp eyes outside of the police station.
Sharp eyes, eh?
We don't want Xiao Li escorting Cheng Xiaoshu. I have someone else in mind.
Only 2 people can go in. You and...
I still feel that slap. I must say it stings.
Ah.
Right. I'm in.
They should not take the sister with them.
Backup's coming. Prop the door. Keep it open.
That's good, actually. I was gonna say they should not bring the sister, like, with them into the, you know, the exchange. They can still use the sister's power, maybe. Granted, she doesn't speak, so that's kind of annoying, but still, they might be able to use her power.
Our special show is about to begin. Step inside the theater and take your places. I'm afraid you'll have to leave your belongings out here. Mr. Chung has a poor track record after all. Don't worry, I have costumes for the 2 of you. Please change quickly. You don't want to miss the curtain.
He's 2 steps ahead of us. You there? Everyone in place?
Yes, sir. Ready to move on your signal.
You can leave your stuff anywhere. Then step through security again.
Okay, that's that. We can't monitor them now, so it's up to you. Watch over them.
It's not like there's guards or anything, just, I mean, I suppose there's cameras, probably. I was gonna say, just throw your phone, or whatever items you have, just over the metal detector. Because it's not like there's, it's not like there's guards or anything.
Patience, please. Not so fast. It's important that you follow the rules of the show, even if they seem strict. Begin walking towards each other. Slowly. Did you not hear? I said to start walking towards each other. Both of you. Very good. Take his place in the spotlight.
Don't worry. I got this.
Bravo. Well done.
Are you okay?
Now for the curtain call. Wave goodbye to your audience.
Where'd he go?
Trapdoor. Trapdoor, and then he's downstairs. Once he falls into like a soft padding, yep, immediately gets taken over.
Feels like our first real meeting.
No photos here. No way for you to cheat in this fight.
Just knock him out.
Time to move. Catch Li Tianchen and Chen Jin.
Wait, how?
Not bad. Your plan actually worked.
Why aren't the others here yet?
We just
How? Doesn't he need to look at a photo? Let me think. I know they're gonna explain it, but let me think. Nope. I can't think of anything. Pretty sure he needs a photo. Oh. Son of a bitch. I know how. I know. Security camera footage. Right? That's the only way. He doesn't have a photo. Right? However, if he just goes into security camera footage, he disappears from his present, like normal, whenever he goes into pictures. He disappears from his present into the time of the security camera footage that he's looking at. So he probably went into the security camera footage, that's like maybe 2 seconds in the past or something. He looked at the footage in the car, went into the footage like across the street, disappeared from the car, appeared in the street, went in, and then he can jump out at any moment because he can jump back into the present, right? And bam, he appears back in the car. Nailed it.
spoke on the phone. They'll be out soon.
That's the only way.
See them? How close are they to the entrance?
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Stay put. Don't
That's
leave
what
the
I
car.
said. Told you. I knew that they had a backup plan.
There. It's a pleasure to see you again. Don't try to pull any more stunts, okay? You're coming with me.
But still, that's an insane plan, though. Oh my god. I love this plan, though. It's such a smart thing to do, actually. However, do they have a plan B? I think they're going to need a plan B. I still think that in the case of Emma, that it had to be someone from the future. So I think at some point, Chung does get captured, and so does the sister. Because they basically, right then, by the gangster guy, got captured. Dude has a gun on him, right? And using both of their powers, the brother goes back into the past, into Emma, and is like, ha, so there was a witness after all, interesting. and then jumps off, right? Because I don't know. The Emma situation, you can't convince me that the brother just decided to check in on Emma at the exact correct moment and then say something like, oh, there was a witness after all. Interesting. It would make more sense to be like, oh, so there's a witness. Interesting. Why would they, like, even then, you wouldn't say that. You would say like, uh-oh, there's a witness. Shit. You wouldn't say, so there was a witness after all. You know, it's more likely that they get caught now, and then maybe someone mentions Emma or something. Maybe they're having a conversation and they're like, you know, you killed so many people, Emma, and stuff like that. And then he's like, Emma? Huh? I killed Emma? You mean the blonde-haired guy didn't kill him? I killed Emma? Huh? Let me use your power real quick. Let's go back in time real quick. And then they go back in time into Emma's body and they see, so there was a witness after all. Interesting. Then that makes sense. So I think something like that is going to happen at some point. It has to happen. This trick with the security camera footage. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, that's the only explanation. It's got to be. It's got to be. I'm 99% sure that I'm right. But god damn. Fuck, I fucking love this show. In any case, I hope you enjoyed episode 10 of Link Click Season 2. I think it's only 2 episodes remaining. What do I do once the season ends? My life will be over. Like, really, I feel like I'm gonna just die when the show ends. You know, I don't want it to end. The only thing I will say is that this show is shaping up to be a 10 out of 10 if there's an ending. If there's a good ending. Now, someone commented at some point somewhere that, oh, they're maybe working on a season 3, right? The moment they mentioned season 3, I was like, so there's not going to be an ending in season 2, is what you're saying. Because if there's a mention of a season 3, that means that most likely season 2 doesn't exactly resolve everything, right? There's going to be a season 3. Which means, right now, as long as they don't fuck something up royally, this is shaping up to be a 10 out of 10 minus 1. Minus 1 because if there's no ending, I cannot, in good conscience, give the show a 10 out of 10. In my head, for me, a 10 out of 10 show has an ending. Okay? If your show does not have an ending, it will never be a 10 out of 10. Okay? So right now, this season is shaping up to be a 9 out of 10, and overall the show is on the road to being a 10 out of 10 if they stick the landing, right? Eventually, in season 3 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, oh my god. Every time they do some sort of twist, I'm like, oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Every time they do some sort of cool twist with a plan or whatever, I'm just like, dude, I just coomed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed episode 10 of Season 2 of Link Click, and I'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen.